Hello, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share some thoughts. I believe there's a real opportunity for you as bridge organisations to lead a radical rethink of our approaches to creative and cultural learning for early years in England. We all know that the first 5 years are particularly important in the development of the child's brain, and that the first 3 years are the most critical, having lasting impact on a child's ability to learn and succeed in school and in life. Recently, the government published a report, The Best Start for Life, a vision for the first 1001 days, which recognises the critical importance of the first years of life, but I would say fails to acknowledge the impact creativity could have on realising that vision. In the foreword to the report, Andrea Leadsom says, "Too is too late. We spend billions on challenges in society, from lack of school readiness to bullying to poor mental health to addictions and criminality. And yet, the building blocks for lifelong emotional and physical health are laid down in the period from conception to the age of 2, and we don't give this critical period the focus it deserves." Given that we know all of this, it's hard to understand that the 0 to 2s are still so undervalued, and that the emphasis in terms of early years learning is still very much based on the age 3 plus. We need to rethink and consider ways in which all children have creative and cultural opportunities from birth. Given a child's learning begins in the family, I suggest that is where we need to start. But to do that, we need to be able to offer families support and access to the highest quality of creative experience and opportunities, ideally from conception. An example of this approach was embedded in a pilot project called Playground, which took place in 2019 in Kent, designed to inspire disadvantaged young children and their families by immersing them in creative activity aiming to be deeply engaging, transformative, and of the highest quality. The project was deliberately placed in libraries, as they are so often a place of sanctuary for parents and don't have the perceived barriers that many other cultural facilities have. Artists worked in partnership with library staff, with mentoring from a range of internationally renowned artists highly experienced in engaging young children and families. They then worked together with the families to develop confidence and skills in using creativity with their children, strengthening communication and family bonding. A longer term phase 2 of Playground is planned, which will include expectant parents and seek to influence the training of those working with early years to recognise the positive impact of embedding creativity within their practice. To sum up, I would suggest you as bridge organisations consider an increased focus on the first years of life, encourage artists and cultural organisations to increase their understanding and respect of very young children, creating work that is relevant and engaging for them and their families. And finally, I think there is so much that babies can teach us. Theirs is a world of curiosity, excitement, open-mindedness, and living in the moment, all of which I suggest we could benefit from. Thank you, and best wishes for some interesting and fruitful discussions.